Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Welcome back to the Fake Woke Podcast. This is your boy Bobby VILN. I'm back with another video. I'm here to talk about the Haitians being deported. Haitian deportation. Now, since the beginning of the year, this has been going on. Within the first couple of months, and when I mean couple of months, I literally mean like within the first 2 months, the Biden administration deported about 15,000 Haitian immigrants. Y'all are just now hearing about what's been going on with the Haitians at the border. Now, if y'all do remember, just dial back just a couple of months ago, before Biden got in office, they was using that whole border discussion as a gaslight topic, as a topic where, it incites a little emotion, get everybody riled up, talking about we need to do something about the border, we gotta get Trump out of office, Trump is this, Trump is that, Trump's a racist, whatever the case may be. They was using that as a gaslit topic. It was gaslighting a lot of people, getting a lot of people emotionally driven to run to the polls and get the orange man out of office. But come to find out, your man that's in office built the cages, and on top of that, he's mistreating the Haitian immigrants. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, "Well, Trump, he invoked Title 42 of the Public Health Service Act of 1944, and he's the reason why they're doing this because of COVID. They getting everybody out of here." I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Regardless of who's in office, regardless of who invoked what act, what title of that act, it doesn't matter. Biden gave them the okay to start deporting those people. Biden gave them the okay to deport those Haitian immigrants. They took 30 Haitian immigrants. I remember reading this story. They took 30 Haitian immigrants, put them on a plane, told them they was going to Miami, and took their asses back to Haiti. And that was at the beginning of the year. So, I don't want to hear, oh, well, it was Trump's fault. This is why he's at. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. I don't want to hear none of that. Kamala's in control of the border. She's supposed to be in control of that border situation. I don't want to hear none of that. She knew what was going on at the border. She knows these people are being deported. She knows these people are being treated inhumanely, like they're fucking animals. Like y'all was sitting there talking about those kids in cages. Look at what they're doing to these people. Now I understand we got a lot of people out there sitting there talking about, well, no, they weren't being whipped. Those was the reins to the horse, to control the horse, this, that, and the third. I might understand that. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because we weren't really there. I saw a couple of videos where they swung that fucking, whatever you want to call it, the reins, the whip, whatever. They swung that shit at people. So regardless if it's a rein for a horse or it's an actual whip, they were still whipping people with that shit. Or from what it looks like, that's what it was. You got to remember, those thumbnails is going to outweigh the truth. And when I mean the thumbnails is going to outweigh the truth is those pictures, it look like those people are being whipped. It looks like those people are being whipped. So that's what the masses is going to go with. They're going to go with the narrative that these people are being whipped at the border. They're being treated like slaves, like cattle. They're going to go with that. So, to be honest, there's no point in arguing what was actually happening in the video or happening in the standstills or whatever. There's no point in arguing that. You got to see you got to understand that whatever that picture portrays is what people going to run off with. That's just what it is. And at this point is people being whipped at the border. And their solution to that is to ban horses from the border. So basically that platoon or whatever you want to call them, they're not permitted to ride horses. The horses weren't the problem. It was the treatment of those people. And it's the same thing with the people that were in cages and y'all just put them in fancier cages, which were what, bungalows or some shit? Same thing with them. But you already know what they gonna do with those people opposed to the Haitians. They trying to ship the Haitians up out of here. The Haitians been cursed for God knows how long. From their uprising, from slavery, all the way until now, they've been cursed. And the only reason why it's been cursed, the only reason why the Haitians been cursed is all because of European rulership. From the French to America, America's been mistreating them too. They don't want them over here. They don't want them over here. They know what they know what they know what the Haitian flag symbolize. They know what that symbol means. And that's how I feel about it. That's why they treat those people like that. That's why they deport Haitian immigrants at an alarming rate. It's all because of what their ancestors did. That's how I perceive it. And then on top of that, they would rather have a lighter complexion of immigrants coming through instead of the Haitians. That's why they waiting to process those Hispanics. That's why they got those 200,000 Afghan immigrants coming. Cheaper labor, bro. And it looks better on paper. It looks better on paper. They don't want to contribute to the black population. They really don't. And that's all that was going having those Haitian immigrants come through, that's all that was going to do, is going to contribute to the black population. That's why they deporting them at an alarming rate. And that's why they allowing them other immigrants to come on through. That's how I feel about the situation personally. But like, this shit's been happening. Y'all late to the party. Y'all late to the party. They've been deporting these people at an alarming rate and mistreating them for God knows how long, especially when it came to the earthquake aid. Not this earthquake, but the earthquake before it. So, and how the Red Cross treated them, and how the Red Cross stole money from them and never built a fucking home when they were supposed to. But besides that, that's all I have to say about the situation. But make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Oh, and one more thing. Y'all thought Jim Crow Joe was a funny nickname. That's just not a nickname, bro. That's just not a nickname. You see what's happening. You see what's happening. They bringing the shit back. They bringing back black codes. They bringing back Jim Crow era. It's just all being disguised as something completely not related. So that's all I got to say about it. But besides that, make sure y'all stay blessed, man. Make sure y'all stay blessed and watch out for the people in y'all immediate circle, and make sure y'all strive and achieve. But besides that, I'm out.